Welcome back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be giving you my final SAG award predictions and final PGA award predictions. These are pretty much the last major precursors to the Oscars that we will have, actually. Now, granted, I'm sorry I didn't talk about the Makeup and Hairstylist Guild, but suffice it to say, it's looking pretty good for Maestro to win Best Makeup and Hairstyling at the Oscars. Poor Things did not win a single thing, but, you know, it's kind of weird. Like, the Makeup Guild will be hit or miss with the Oscars. Like, they did align last year with The Whale, but they didn't last year, like the previous year with Coming to America, so it still is a tight race, because I especially don't see Bradley Cooper winning lead actor, so you're not going to get that lead actor makeup combo. So it's kind of strange. But we'll discuss that when we get to final Oscar predictions. But let's start with SAG, and let's start with a stunt ensemble. This category is absolutely insane. Obviously, I feel like the stunt system in the SAG Awards is a bit flawed, because really the vast majority of SAG is not comprised of stunt performers. Because I've always said this, every stunt performer is an actor, but not every actor is a stunt performer. Like, that's how you get movies like Wonder Woman, of all things, like beating Baby Driver for best stunts. It's like, what? So, yeah. So, I feel like the system is kind of inherently flawed. So, and it's weird. Sometimes they'll go with, like, what has, like, the most impressive stunts. And sometimes they don't, which is weird. Like, could they go with Barbie, or will they go with Mission Impossible? It's honestly impossible to say. Impossible. Or will they go with John Wick Chapter 4? I'm going to assume they're going to go with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Supporting actress. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is not even a question. It's Divine Joy Randolph. I would be absolutely shocked if it was anyone else, considering how much she has just been sweeping. I mean, especially with the BAFTA, it's like, why would she not win here? So, yeah, there's not really much to say. Supporting actor, once again, easy race. It's Robert Downey Jr. At this point, what world would he lose? So yeah. Lead actress. Alright, now we got a tough race. Because this is a race between Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone. And and it could go to either one of these two. Like, you know, it's not going to be Margot Robbie for Barbie or Annette Bening or Carey Mulligan. I would be shocked if it wasn't one of these two. So who do I think wins? Well, it is tough because Emma Stone has technically been sweeping. She won the Golden Globe for musical or comedy. She won the Critics' Choice Award, and she won the BAFTA. But Lily Gladstone is interesting because, like, she was sweeping the absolute hell out of critic circles and won the Golden Globe for Best Actress Drama. I still want to say that Lily Gladstone's winning the Oscar, but this is her last shot. If she can't win the Screen Actors Guild Award, then there's no chance of winning the Oscar. No chance. And another thing to take into account is, considering SAG is last, it could sway the conversation in the favor of SAG, where it's like they align more, unless it is just Emma Stone and the lead actress race is like completely technically normal. So yeah, oh god, it's interesting. Oh man, what do I want to go with Lily Gladstone or Emma Stone? I'm going to still say Lily Gladstone wins. I think they might prevail. I feel like they might give a really great speech, and keep in mind, SAG, you know, takes place during Oscar voting. So if Lily Gladstone can get up there, make a great speech, and remind everyone, hey, my performance was really dang good, they might win the Oscar. If Emma Stone wins, she could, actually no, not could, is absolutely winning the Oscar, because she would have absolutely had everything. Lead actor. This is also a toughie, because this is a race between Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti. Because now they are officially evenly matched. They both won their respective Golden Globes. You know, Cillian Murphy for lead actor in a drama, and Paul Giamatti for lead actor musical or comedy. But then Paul Giamatti wins Critics' Choice, and then Cillian Murphy wins the BAFTA. I still think Cillian Murphy takes this. I can see why the Critics' Choice Awards would give Paul Giamatti lead actor. But Cillian Murphy just seems like more of like the Oscars thing, and therefore probably would be more of SAG's thing. Imagine if Bradley Cooper won here out of nowhere. That would be, like, insane, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it's going to be Cillian Murphy. And then we got outstanding performance by a cast and a motion pictures. Ensemble Cast, where we have American Fiction, Barbie, The Color Purple, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer. I'm not even going to consider The Color Purple. That movie's dead. Critics' Choice Ensemble Cast and SAG Ensemble Cast rarely match up. They rarely match up. You know, look at last year. Glass Onion won at the Critics' Choice Awards, but it didn't even get nominated at SAG. Instead, it went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. The previous year, if I'm not mistaken, Belfast won at the Critics' Choice, but, you know, Coda won SAG. Now, the previous year, I think it was both. I think it was the Trial of Chicago 7, but that was kind of expected. It was a much weaker year. But then the year before that, The Irishman won Critics' Choice, and then Parasite won SAG. And then the year before that, I think it was The Favorite that won Critics' Choice, and The Favorite didn't even get nominated at SAG, because instead, that went to Black Panther. So you can't. It's interesting. It's never easy trying to figure out, you know, SAG ensemble versus Critics' Choice, because it's like Oppenheimer won at Critics' Choice. That's ugh. So do I go with Oppenheimer? Well, I think I have to go with Oppenheimer because it has not lost steam. And I know it's weird to point this out, but hear me out. Oppenheimer won Best Drama Film at the People's Choice Awards. Which, again, I know. Why am I bringing up the People's Choice Awards? That they don't matter at all. True. But the fact that average Joes that watch like 5 movies a year said, well, I just really loved Oppenheimer. Although granted, I think Barbie won Movie of the Year, I think. But I just don't see Oppenheimer losing any steam. Especially at this point, it's going to win Best Picture. It's going to win Best Picture. Like, The Holdovers lost original screenplay at BAFTA. There's no way Oppenheimer loses. Oddly enough, the closest thing I could see to an upset would maybe be American Fiction, because it is winning adapted screenplay, and if it won Ensemble Cast here, wow, that would be insane. So, yeah, I just have to go with the Oppenhomies. All right? Now we get to the Producers Guild Awards, all right? Where we're going to start with Best Picture, and then we're going to do animated and then documentary. For Best Picture, it is literally the Oscars 10. Like, first time I've ever seen it be 10 out of 10. We have American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. And honestly, I think it's going to be Oppenheimer. I think Oppenheimer just sweeps it. I mean, people are not getting tired of this movie. People are excited to give it awards. So, yeah, if there was any kind of upset, maybe American Fiction. I don't think Barbie would, or maybe Holdovers would win PGA. But it's like, if people are this excited over Oppenheimer, I don't see it losing PGA. Like, it's just not shown any kind of weakness. Best Animated Feature, we have The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, why? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Mario, stupid Mario. And then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which should have been nominated for the Oscar, but the Oscars are basic. They need to change the rules to where the animation branch itself just votes on them, because, like, they know animation. Like, hell, the Annie Awards nominations were way better than what we got. Again, not shitting on Robot Dreams. Have not seen Robot Dreams. It might be great. I'm mainly shitting on Elemental, which I have seen, and I think is very mid. But regardless, it's pretty astonishing that The Boy and the Heron got nominated at PGA, because the PGA rarely does international animated movies. They rarely do that. But because of that, I have to assume Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is winning here. Which is interesting, because that would officially mean Spider-Verse has more main wins than Boy and the Heron. Boy and the Heron took the Golden Globe and the BAFTA. Spider-Man took the Critics' Choice Award, the Annie Award, and the PGA. It's tough. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I'm just going. Granted, I don't know why I'm pontificating so much on this. Again, I said that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was winning PGA. It's just I just don't know what to do with the Oscars. I don't know what to do with the Oscar because, like, it could for the Oscar, it could go either way for The Boy and the Heron or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And then finally, Best Documentary, we have 20 Days in Mariupol, American Symphony, Boy Beyond Utopia, the disappearance of sheer height, the mother of all lies, smoke, sauna, sisterhood, and squaring the circle. Well, considering it's been doing very, very well, I'm going to assume 20 Days in Mariupol is winning best documentary at the PGA, and I think it's just going to win the Oscar. And honestly, pretty good sweep here. I mean, obviously it didn't win the Critics' Choice Awards, but come on. Like the Critics' Choice Awards never pick the Oscar frontrunner. Plus, I think out of all these, it's the only one nominated for the Oscar once again. So it's like, yeah, it's going to be 20 Days in Mariupol. Those are my Producers Guild Awards and Screen Actors Guild Awards predictions. Stay tuned because tomorrow we have the Visual Effects Society Award winners and the Costume Designers Guild Awards. Expect a reaction video from those. I was about to say it's going to give us some clarity as to who's going to win Best Visual Effects, but who am I kidding? There is no clarity. Even if the creator won Visual Effects Driven Feature and Napoleon won Supporting Visual Effects, I'd still wouldn't know who's winning Visual Effects. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, and consider hitting that subscribe button, because if you don't, you're going to be produced.